of the Ruiz McGill telehealth was to implement an integrated network, a clinical integrated network, which is based on health population needs, coherent with the overall health network. Hierarchy of care is very important. The ultimate goal was to reinforce the first line, second line, and the third line will be in support to second and first line. This network is compliant with norms, standards, and bylaws, inclusive of all stakeholders, so healthcare professional, administrator, physician, and solution providers. It's built on existing expertise within our network and respecting the corridors of service, lives within its existing capacity since we have lack of providers and we don't have any existing professional added as resources. This will give you a simple representation of how we are functioning. We have a requesting site where the patient is sitting, sending a request to a single entry point, which is the core of our network, the centered expertise and coordination of telehealth. We have a clinical coordinator sitting in this single entry point who do the triage and dispatch the request to a provider site who is identified as member of the network. The reality is much more complex than this. The providers can be requester and provider at the same time, and the traffic of requesting and answering the request will be as complicated as drive and Hyderabad in rush hours. So if we don't have the single entry point, it's not manageable. The strategy that we have adopted, and it's not an innovative strategy, we have learned lessons from other network functioning like OTN in Ontario, in Australia, in New Zealand, and even in United States, all over the globe. We considered three major factors in the strategy of deployment: the clinical, technology, and organization. And as a lot of person has mentioned, clinical and technology are very interdependent in telehealth, leaning on each other, and we have to develop and implement in coherent and concurrent steps. So I will present the clinical component. How did we manage to implement our project? First of all, we had a need assessment and institutional assessment to evaluate the readiness of the establishment and of the clinician, to identify clinical priority, to do the mapping of corridor of service and identify trajectory of the patient in each region member of the Ruiz McGill network. And to mention, we have 7 regions, 24 local authorities, 95 STAB installation, and around 200 sites of video conference. The second step was to identify the services specification. What type of services are we going to offer, given the fact that we want to have the same quality, at least the same quality as face-to-face. What are the modalities for each type of services? Is it in real time, in deferred time? Eligibility criteria and exclusion, if there are any. Priority criteria and prerequisite in terms of human resources and the clinical information needed to do the teleconsultation. After that, we address the workflow, processes, and organization, which is very important in telehealth services. Telehealth transforming all our way of doing. It's a shift, very new paradigm. We have to identify the role and responsibility each on the requesting side and providing side. We did map the clinical process and the administrative process, and we identified the clinical information requested for the consultation in each domain, and integrated an electronic web request report to facilitate the transmission of the information in secure and confidential manner. And we have also elaborated toolkits to allow to all our partners in the network to be autonomous and independent to develop telehealth within their facilities. The deployment was focused on training, coaching all the users per implementation and post-implementation as a clinical support, and adjustment of processes all along. And to evaluate the benefits of telehealth, we have developed forms for satisfaction of users, patients, quality management program, and we did identify indicator for structure, processes, and outcomes. And now we are implementing a dashboard that is going to be used by all the partners that will allow us to evaluate the performance and to compare establishment with the other provinces of Canada. On the technological component, we also had run a needs assessment. We had technical site survey to evaluate spaces, telecom services, acoustics, lightings, and we identified the need in terms of infrastructure, bandwidth required, human resources required. We had also to do the specification of equipment to answer the clinical needs that it's needed. We had also designed the equipment with Ministry Network and Security Compliance, medical grade certification, and we implementing shared platform to allow also the exchange of information between all the partners of the network. We had also a group procurement, so now in Quebec we had the same equipment, clinical cards to do teleconsultation, the same equipment implemented all over the province. We do also performance testing for the telecom infrastructure. We developed administrative processes and contingency plan to ensure quality of services. The deployment also, it was very hectic on the large territory that we have, so we had to develop a strategy of the deployment to move the teams on site to do installation, certification of equipment, training and coaching, and technical support. And for evaluation also, we have developed indicator for patient safety, network security, and performance. That's the infrastructure that we implemented, the component on video conferencing. So we have a Tandberg management suite, a bridge that supports the video conference multi-point, video conference on PC, content server, and the equipment I mentioned already. We have application for the electronic web request. We do teleauscultation in real time, so we have the application on our platform. Teleophthalmology, scheduler, we are in the process of testing a scheduler in order to acquire one, and share platform, as I mentioned before. So as I said, these two deployments, the clinical and technological, were concurrent and coordinated steps. Finished? Finish time? Okay. So on the organizational level, we have RUIS network. We work on the RUIS network level. So we had to ensure the engagement of the partners, have regional coordinator, local coordinator, define leadership and governance, secure funding and investment, structuring central organization who has the mandate of managing all the requests and giving support, and to run operation. At the same time, we have put in place a portal in order to share and facilitate communication with all the partners. And on this portal, we have online video conferencing reservation, all the application, training models and video, policy and procedure that's followed by all the partners, web-based application for project management, technical support, monkey survey for satisfaction, and all other components that's going to be added much more. We worked also on the national level with the ministry to set up the national vision, national strategic plan and investment, legislation, policy, standard, and interoperability. A lot of people mentioned that today. And we worked on guaranteeing the sustainability of the project and operation. And the part that is almost always neglected by the government is evaluation. We're working hard to have an evaluation to prove the benefits of telehealth. not to minimize change management and communication activity. It was a huge part of our activity during the project. That's what the governance of telehealth at Louis McGill looks like today. I'd like to tell you just about what we're doing today. We have 5 integrated clinical networks in obstetrics, cardiology, mental health, oncology, ophthalmology, over 15 specialties running on based on demands, televisit at home for ventilated patients, distant teaching and learning centers, nurses in isolated region in order to reinforce their practice and to support them. And we have other coming on the road. I'd like to, do I have a moment to show the video, 1 minute or not?
Yeah, yes.
I can? Okay. So I will, it's very interesting to see. Okay, what she's basically, I wanted to show it to you because